Welcome to Reflections for the unchurched, the underchurched, and those who just want a little bit of church. Today's gospel reading is about wise men who were and are a beacon of inspiration this Christmas tide. Enjoy. A reading from the Gospel of Matthew. In the time of King Herod, after Jesus was born in Bethlehem of Judea, wise men from the east came to Jerusalem asking, "Where is the child who has been born King of the Jews? For we observed his star at its rising and have come to pay him homage." When King Herod heard this, he was frightened, and all Jerusalem with him. And calling together all the chief priests and scribes of the people, he inquired of them where the Messiah was to be born. They told him, "In Bethlehem of Judea. For so it has been written by the prophet, 'And you, Bethlehem, in the land of Judah, are by no means least among the rulers of Judah, for from you shall come a ruler, who is to shepherd my people Israel.'" Then Herod secretly called for the wise men and learned from them the exact time when the star had appeared. Then he sent them to Bethlehem, saying, "Go and search diligently for the child, and when you have found him, bring me word, so that I may also go and pay him homage." When they had heard the king, they set out, and there ahead of them went the star that they had seen at its rising, until it stopped over the place where the child was. When they saw that the star had stopped, they were overwhelmed with joy. On entering the house, they saw the child with Mary, his mother, and they knelt down and paid him homage. Then, opening their treasure chests, they offered him gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. And having been warned in a dream not to return to Herod, they left for their own country by another road. Here ends the reading. I've always loved the three kings. Perhaps it's because I performed as one of them as a child, but I've loved the idea of kings or wise men bowing down to a baby. My imagination goes wild even as an adult when I hear that prophetic holy men followed their beliefs and instincts in a bright anomaly in the heavens for hundreds, if not thousands of miles to find the Messiah. Risking their fortunes and potentially their lives, they sought out Jesus and then showered him with the most expensive and holy of gifts. Gold, frankincense, and myrrh were symbols of deities and gifts of healing powers, all seemingly too much for a baby born in Bethlehem, unless your faith knew that he was the Messiah. It is these kinds of people, those who risk it all for what is right and good, and who lavish riches on the holy, who we need in our lives today. In our divisive and unhealthy times, we need the healing power of gifts like frankincense and myrrh, and we need sacrificial generosity of time and treasure to guide us to a new place of health, a new place of true riches, and that place is in the loving company of a baby we all call Jesus. As I reflect back on 2021 and look forward to 2022, I'm thankful for the lives of my dad, my father-in-law, and my brother, all of whom I lost in 2021. But like the wise men, they were all men of conviction and determination. They were each guided by a faith that was grounded in the baby, the boy, and the man we call Jesus. And they were guiding stars for me, like Christ. So I will be always looking in the heavens for their bright light. their loving nudge to do the right thing, and their loving presence to deepen my faith and love. For this day, and for all of the days of my life, I am grateful for and aspire to be like all of these wise men. Amen. Please join me in the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. My song choice is When We Seek Him by Shauna Edwards, Angie Killian, and a beautiful bunch of children. These children brought me some joy when making my selection. Enjoy by clicking on the separate hyperlink back on the St. James webpage. Happy New Year.